Hello! Welcome to Sideshow Live. We have an amazing show for you today. We're coming to you live from Sideshow HQ, and we have so much stuff to show you. We have Catwoman in the house. We have a whole Court of the Dead segment featuring this sweater by L. Hoffer Designs and a couple other amazing court items that are going to be up for sale and or are ready for sale, and you could buy them. We have the Gamora and Angela premium art print to show you. That's right, Gamora and Angela are going to be on an art print together, and they can be on your wall. That's kind of awesome. Then we're going to be unboxing a Luke Skywalker Red 5 X-Wing Pilot 6-scale figure. That's a lot of things to say, but as you know, since we're unboxing something, we will be giving it away. So go to sideshow.com/live contest to enter for your chance to win the Luke Skywalker Red 5 X-Wing Pilot 6-scale figure. Woo! Anyway, also towards the end of the show, we will tell you who won the Snow Trooper 6-scale figure from last week. But first, we have news. Rogue One tickets went on sale, finally. I mean, how long were we waiting for those? Did you guys get your Rogue One tickets? Did you guys get caught in the crazy Fandango crash that happened? Because I saw that people were very upset on Twitter. Luckily, I got mine directly through my theater's website, and I am all good on Rogue One tickets. So, yeah, I hope you are too. It's going to be amazing. December 16th or the 15th or whatever, depending on where you are in the world, different release dates. Anyway, so that's what we have in news. We also have a couple Sideshow news items. As you guys know, the holidays are coming up. Who's excited about the holidays? I love the holidays. Anyway, we do a couple of things every year on our website and across social media for the holidays. We do if you follow us on Pinterest, we do a Pinterest wishlist giveaway. That is going to be launching on December 2nd. That's Friday. So the Pinterest wishlist giveaway launches on December 2nd. All you have to do is make a pin board of your wishlist items, call it Sideshow Pinterest wishlist, and we're going to be providing you a graphic on social media that has to be the cover image of that pin board. And then a couple of lucky people, we're going to pick at random some wishes to fulfill for Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Also, if you are more of the giving type instead of the asking type, you want to go to our Sideshow Gives Back. There's going to be a nice little URL for you since I can't remember it offhand. There's a Sideshow Gives Back. Every year we try to give people as much as we possibly can for the holidays. So all you have to do is go to the URL that I can't remember off the top of my head and fill out the form to give a gift to someone who you think is worthy of a gift this Christmas, or again, whatever holiday you celebrate. Something new that we are doing this year that we have never done before is the Season of Sideshow. It is 24 days of amazing Sideshow goodness that is going to be unlocking across our social media. So pay attention to the calendar because something is going to be happening every single day. That thing could be a giveaway, that thing could be a discount, that thing could be a promo code, that thing could be like a behind the scenes blog. Anyway, we're just gonna give and give and give and give and give because the holidays are our favorite and we love it just as much as we love all of you. So go to our website, URL for Pinterest, for the Sideshow Gives Back. Go to Pinterest for the Pinterest wish list. Pay attention to all social media for the Season of Sideshow and talk about all of this because I haven't even introduced Wilhelmina yet. Wilhelmina is in our comments section right now during the live show. So talk about if you have any questions about Pinterest wish list, Season of Sideshow, Sideshow Gives Back, or if you just want to complain about how you didn't get Rogue One tickets because Fandango crashed, all of those things can be said to Wilhelmina. She enjoys eating grapes and filing paperwork. So those are things that people do. When we come back, we will have Catwoman on this table. So thank you for watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back after the break. Hello and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We got Catwoman here. We managed to catch her, something that Batman hasn't really done yet. I mean, depending on what storyline you read. Anyway, but does he really catch her? Anyway, that's up for debate, so you need to talk to Wilhelmina in the comments about that one. Anyway, we have our Catwoman premium format figure live in the studio right now so you guys can take a closer look at her. I'm going to just give her a little bit of a spin while I talk a little bit about her as a character and give you some stats on this figure. Ooh, that went faster than I expected, so I'll spin her twice. Anyway, out on the prowl in her glossy black fitted jumpsuit and her night vision goggles, Selina Kyle steals the spotlight as she stops to give her trademark whip a little twirl. She has her feline companion at her feet. I don't know if this is Isis or is not Isis, but it's definitely inspired by Isis from Batman the Animated Series. Those are the fans. Obviously, this is not the costume from that. This is kind of her classic comic book look from the past few years, or I guess it would be the modern comic book look of Catwoman. Whether she's looking for her next heist or a kiss from a certain caped crusader, there's one thing for certain. There's going to be bad luck for anyone who crosses this cat's path. That's taken directly from our website, guys. You can't describe her better than that. I adore this piece. I think it's so well done. It is very, very Selina Kyle at her best in all her glory, from the base to the top of her kitty ears. She is 23 inches tall. She is 13 inches wide. She is 10 inches long. And if you would like to order your Catwoman statue, you can go to sideshow.com/buy Catwoman. That's the Catwoman premium format figure. Sorry, I misspoke. It is sideshow.com/buy Catwoman. So just so you guys know, she is sculpted, but her costume is fabricated. Her head is sculpted, though, too. So this isn't a fabric headpiece or cowl, but her costume is actually fabricated costume. So that's pretty amazing. So she's mixed media. But that's what we have on the Catwoman premium format figure. Go and order her. She is such an amazing piece. I adore this statue so much. I love her, and I love her cat. So we have another video break for you, but after the break we have a full-on Court of the Dead segment to show you. So keep watching. We're going to be right back after the break. Welcome back to our Court of the Dead segment, mourners. I have a lot to show you in this segment, so let's get right to it. We're just gonna dive straight into the underworld with our Underworld United sweater by L. Hoffer Designs. I'm wearing it right now. It is fantastic, and it has thumb holes, but let's just go with more stats on the actual sweater. So, keep the bone-chilling fingers of winter from tickling your spine with the Underworld United sweater. Citizens of the Underworld, also known as mourners, tend to sport fashion that's unique, and this sweater is no exception. You might be mortal, but you can still rise, conquer, and rule over Mother Nature with our Underworld United sweater. This is 100% bulk acrylic, and it has the Court of the Dead Underworld United sigil on the front. It has manufactured thumb holes to keep your hands warm and the sleeves all the way down. The neck and sleeves and the bottom of the sweater featured rolled edges that you can see, like right here. They're rolled. Anyway, this is an exclusive by L. Hoffer Designs. We have enjoyed working with her in the past. She did the scarf for our court kit, so we have her back doing our Underworld United sweater. This is going on pre-order tomorrow. That's Thursday. And you can just get it at our website, sideshow.com. And if there's a short link, I forget it, so it'll show up on the bottom because we have magic people working the show. Thank you guys so much for everyone behind the scenes. Anyway, so that is the Court of the Dead Underworld United sweater. Everybody get one. This is a unisex sweater, so factor that into sizing when you pre-order. It is amazing. Thank you, L. Hoffer Designs. Coming up next, we have the lanyard and pin set from Court of the Dead, which is right here hanging off of our book. Wear the Court of the Dead lanyard and pin set to any convention or any event. You can just clip your badge right on the edge, right there. There you go. So that way mourners will recognize you, and you will know where your allegiance lies in the underworld. The rest of the mortals you walk amongst shall persist in their blissful ignorance, thinking only that you possess uniquely macabre accessories. This thick, soft lanyard is printed with Court of the Dead's signature ethereal blue and black spirit pattern and embezzled with a Court of the Dead logo. At the crux of the lanyard, you can affix the delicately multicolored 1.5-inch enamel medallion that also features the Underworld United insignia. Wow, that's a lot to say about a pin and a lanyard, but these things are amazing. We all use them at conventions, and the soft lanyard really does help. Just saying, for someone who goes to a lot of conventions, it's really nice. So I highly recommend this purchase. So if you go to conventions and you visit the Sideshow booth, you may have noticed this year at SDCC or NYCC, you have gone on a quest, an adventure, if you will, for a signature exclusive collectible pin. During Spooktacular, there was also an online adventure quest to get that exclusive pin. And the holidays are coming up, so there is another exclusive holiday pin coming up for you. So that's just a little bit on the pins. And you can put them on your lanyard. Obviously, that seems like the perfect thing to do. Get the lanyard, then go on all these adventures to find pins to put on it. So, last but not least, this is the Court of the Dead Underworld book. There's an old saying that says, "Death is your last adventure." Little do they know what a grand and long adventure it is. But you are about to find out in this book. You have left behind your mortal shell and landed on the shores of the underworld, the land of the dead. This dark, sprawling realm is rife with unimaginable creatures, feral beauties, and dazzling temptations, the likes of which you have never seen unless you've read this book. See what I keep getting at? Like, read the book. It's a really, really, really amazing book. In this chronicle, you will learn about Death, who built and rules the underworld, and his Court of the Dead, who help him govern it. You will discover how the universe was actually forged, the terrible truth behind heaven and hell. But the chronicle is far from a history lesson. The delightful, witty court jester Malavestros likes to break the fourth wall and marked up the chronicle with his notes and his journals. So, as he might say, you're dead. Get used to it. So welcome to the underworld. When you buy this book, you will receive a $25 promo code. So thank you for purchasing the Court of the Dead Underworld, Chronicle of the Underworld book, and you will receive your $25 promo code once the book has shipped to you. So, do you know anyone who's into Court of the Dead? Of course you do, because you're into Court of the Dead, and we're into Court of the Dead, and obviously spread the word about how amazing the Court of the Dead is. It is Sideshow's own original license, and we are happy to share it with you in everything that you can possibly think of: apparel, accessories, books, and of course, premium format figures and premium art prints. So that's what we have on Court of the Dead for you. Go to courtofthedead.com to learn more, and we have a transition break so I can take a breath because I just gave you a whole lot of information about Court of the Dead. So thank you guys for watching. We will be right back. Welcome back to Sideshow Live. We have the Gamora and Angela premium art print right here in studio with me right now. as if it like could be in the future. Maybe it is in the future. Are you watching this recorded? If so, it is in the future. Anyway, this is a line in our new premium art print Marvel line. Sorry, I just repeated that. Anyway, but this displays Angela and Gamora, two amazing members of the Guardians of the Galaxy, in their poses. This pairs so well with both the Angela premium format figure and the Gamora premium format figure. As you can see, there's even the crystals in their bases like they both have. So a little bit about the characters. This is Gamora from an inspired version that looks like the comic book version of Gamora as opposed to what we see her looking like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this is obviously Angela, who is part Asgardian and has been adopted into the Marvel Universe as a heroine, with her armor and all of her like amazing warrior stance in her glory. The artist on this print is Alex Garner, and the print will be hand signed by the artist, and the edition size is 225. The size is 18 by 24 unframed and 20 by 26 framed. So if you are interested in the Angela and Gamora premium art print, you want to go to sideshow.com/GOTGprint. There is a contest going on right now for you to enter for a chance to win one. So go to sideshow.com/GOTGprint to learn more about Angela and Gamora and this art print that will be going on sale very soon. So we have another break happening, and then after the break, we will be doing an unboxing for you guys. So thanks so much for watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We have our Luke Skywalker Red 5 X-Wing Pilot 6-scale figure right here, and we're gonna unbox it for you. As always, you can win this exact Luke that I unbox by going to sideshow.com/live contest and entering for a chance to win. So let's get to it. As always, this is a Star Wars figure, so it has the classic Star Wars black box with the character in color. This box opens up to reveal Luke if you are the type of person who does not like taking your figures out of boxes. So we do that for you. It's magnetic. There you go. We're just gonna open them up from the top, like so. Comes right out, very slick. And also, he has 2 layers of this plastic right here to hold him in place. So be sure, you can't just grab Luke like that. It doesn't make any sense, and you'll drive yourself crazy trying to do that. So let's get Luke out from the Luke plastic. This is Luke from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. He is getting ready for the Battle of Yavin to destroy the original Death Star, who, you know, I'm going to take a little bit more of the plastic off of this than I used to, because as you can see, Luke is kind of wrapped in plastic, and we want to be able to show you some stuff that he can do. So we're just going to go ahead and scooch him out of his plastic. There you go. Ooh. I like his flight suit. You're gonna have to twist the costume a little bit to get it to where it's supposed to go. So that's Luke. I'm gonna just, will he stand by himself while I get his base out? Let's see. No, Luke doesn't want to stand by himself. Okay, so we're gonna get the rest of his hands. He has a set of swap out hands, 2 fists and another extra hand. Then he has instructions which show you how to swap out his hair. So you can display him with the helmet on or with his hair, and then he can hold the helmet, which is pretty cool. There is a how to be a poser about how to do that. That takes an up close and personal look at that. So I highly recommend checking that out if you are the winner or if you purchase this Luke figure. It's a really spectacular figure. Again, from the Battle of Yavin in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. See, that's kind of how you would hold the helmet if that's what you wanted him to do. So let's get him standing on his stand like so. And, ooh, I like his body. It's very posable. He has a newly, well, there you go. He has a newly designed and fully articulated light body because Luke hadn't gone through Jedi training yet, so he's a little thinner than if you got like an Empire Strikes Back type Luke after he bulked up to be a Jedi with Yoda. He has a highly detailed Luke Skywalker portrait featuring the likeness of the one and only Mark Hamill. His helmet has a visor and a comlink. He has a detailed flight pressurized G-suit, a flak vest, a life support unit with chest packs, his gear harness and belt flares, data cylinders, right and left relaxed flight gloved hands, right and left fisted gloved hands, and a right force gesture, that's a lot to say, so make sure I articulate it. Right force gesture, flight gloved hand. He has flight boots, signal flares, and he has a Yavin themed flight deck base. A Yavin flight deck theme base. I should say that correctly for you all. Anyway, I love this figure. First off, I just really like the X-Wing pilot look in general, but the details on the costuming are stunning and just so perfect. So if you are looking to add any X-Wing fighter pilot to your collection, this would be the one to do it. This is Luke Skywalker. So I'm just very excited to be able to unbox him for you. As always, you can enter for a chance to win this exact Luke at sideshow.com/live contest. If you're not watching this live, you can still enter for a chance to win. Sideshow.com/live contest. We have another video break for you, and then I'm going to be telling you who won the Snowtrooper from last week and wrapping things up. And that's what we got going on. So watch this video, and we will be right back.
Ready to form Voltron! Form feet and legs! Form arms and body! And I'll form the head!
And we're back. I have a winner for you guys. Last week we unboxed a Snowtrooper 6-scale figure, and the winner of that Snowtrooper 6-scale figure is... Okay, I tried to make it weird. It is Austin Flynn from the US. See, I even confused everyone in the room. You could hear other laughter. I'm funny. Anyway, you guys, we had a great show this week. We showed you the Catwoman premium format figure. We showed you Court of the Dead, all the things, including a lanyard and pin set. We talked about the collectible pin program. We showed you the sweater. We showed you the sweater the whole time, to be fair, if you really want to talk about that. Anyway, and we also talked about the Chronicle of the Dead book from Chronicle of the Underworld book from Court of the Dead. We showed you the Gamora and Angela premium art print. We unboxed a Luke Skywalker Red 5 X-Wing Pilot 6-scale figure, and I still think you guys should all have to say that 5 times fast in the mirror tonight before you go to bed. It is homework. There, I just gave you homework. We had a winner for our Snowtrooper 6-scale figure. Congratulations to Austin. Stick around, we have another video to show you after I'm done talking, but we will be back next week, December 7th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time for another Sideshow Live. Don't forget to go to our website to fill out a form for Sideshow Gives Back. Don't forget to go to Pinterest to create a Pinterest wish list. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the season of Sideshow. You guys, that is so much stuff. Happy holidays starting now and until the end of December. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week.
I was trying to remember it, kind of like a wedding day where you try to focus on all the things because you know you're going to forget bits and pieces, and I was trying to take it all in. I knew that this wasn't something that a lot of people get a chance to do. And what would happen that day would change my life forever. No matter the obstacles, no matter what they faced, my parents always worked hard. So my parents weren't ones to sort of make it easy on me. They were going to teach me how to work hard, so they did. At an early age, I started swinging a hammer before most kids even knew what a hammer was. I didn't really want to go to college. My parents were insistent that I was going to go. I applied to art college, and it was the only school I applied to, but luckily I got in. And they offered a sculpting class, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool, let me do that. And the very first time I touched clay, I fell in love. But eventually, I had to make ends meet, and my only option was to go back to doing what I did growing up, which was construction. I went and started working with my dad, and it wasn't something that I wanted to do, it was something that I needed to do to pay the bills. But it also felt like a step backwards, because I had had a taste of sculpting professionally. As much as I liked working with my dad, being able to see him all the time, it was never a job that I liked. I knew there needed to be something that I could do different. I started taking a week off about every 3 months just to get something out, just to get some creativity out. And in that time, I would work as much as I can, cramming in as much sculpture as I could. But, you know, between the two things, art and construction, my life was sort of being pulled apart in two different directions. I was already late in life. I had lost essentially 10 years of my growth as an artist. It was time to humble myself, get rid of all the ego, and just say, where can I learn? Who can I learn from? What can I do to get better in the shortest time possible? Because this time around, you know, failure wasn't an option. People started to recognize that I was good at what I did. I was approached to do a monument, and knowing that this isn't an opportunity that people get, I said, yes, absolutely. I got to sort of have a moment with my dad because he got to see that after all of the hard work, now here I was with a big monument and a giant, you know, sort of credit to my name. And he got to witness that, and he knew that I got out of construction for the right reason. The Lucky Baldwin unveiling was on April 16th, 2013. A year later, to the day and almost to the hour, we were burying my father. Every year it comes around, it's both a happy memory and it's also a sad one. It's weird to go through it in your head so many times and you're like, no, I'll be fine, I can say this out loud. And you just can't get through it. When my dad passed, I knew he at least had the memory of me succeeding. He got to see one of the biggest crowning achievements of my career, even to this date. My parents really instilled a work ethic in me that's second to none. It really shaped the way I approached everything. It doesn't matter how small or how big, it's always trying to make it the best that I can. My parents always said, work hard, be your best, get the job done. That's what my parents did, and that's where I got that attitude from. My name is Alfred Paredes, and working hard got me to where I am today.